Good with y'all collective. Gonna be doing a read for what we're in April of 2025. Yeah, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. Donations link will be in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the current energy. Y'all give me a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with the current energy for love messages for tonight. Y'all have to keep in mind this will not resonate with all of y'all. All right, so we have the temperature verse. Some of you could be a Sagittarius that may be experiencing an imbalance in your love life. You could be dealing with a fire sign. So some of you could be a Sagittarius, don't have to be. Or a Virgo. If you're a Sagittarius, you need to trust your intuition on somebody that you may be connected to in a love romantic situation. I'll be a guy to let you know that. Trust your intuition. If you're feeling a pull like this, that means that something is off. Sagittarius needs to hear that. That your intuition warning you about something. Nah, it don't have to be bad. It could just be somebody could be trying to hide their feelings from you. And it's like, hold on, nah, they're hide. Okay, so someone may be hiding something. Don't have to be a Sagittarius. But there's definitely something that you feel off about a love romantic interest. Page of Swords reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so someone's intuition is telling them to leave an individual alone. I'm going to be straight up about it. Okay, let's say if you are a Sagittarius or a Virgo. This is what your intuition is telling you to do about a situation, or leave. You can somewhat collaborate together, but make sure this individual is giving the equal give and take. Don't let this individual use you. Don't let this individual use you. I'm gonna tell it exactly like it is. If this individual plans on using you to try to go against somebody else or something, that's a random message. Don't listen to this individual because they're trying to use you. You make damn well sure this individual is doing something the right way in order for you both to work together, because whatever this is, your intuition is guiding you away from that for a reason. This person may also be trying to get you jealous with somebody that is trying to lie about being connected to them, but they're not. Bro, this is funny. This is funny. Someone's going to get caught in their lies. Someone is trusting their intuition that someone may be trying to stir up somebody's emotional side to see just how much they really care about them. But it's only this individual only cares how much help you could provide them with literally sitting there playing around with you. That's what this seems like. That's what this feels like with the cards that I have here. Even though the Six of Pentacles is in an upright position, this is giving me the vibes of your intuition keeps telling you to move beyond this. If they agree to treat you fairly and to not use you, then yeah, you can work with this person. But if they want to just keep you around just to use you for somebody else, I wouldn't put up with that, bro. It's time to put your foot down and get the hell on out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and be like, what do you think this is? The way they sugarcoat strawberries? What, they going to turn this in a candy? It's a vegetable or a fruit factory? You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all, look, to be honest with you, whoever this is resonate with, your intuition is telling you to not allow yourself to be used. It's okay to collaborate with someone if you work around this person. Don't let them use you. Don't let them use you. Queen of Pentacles, they may be trying to get you to use, they may be trying to use you with some Queen of Pentacles diverse situation. Don't let them use you. Do not let this individual use you. Do not let them use you. Your intuition and your guides are onto this situation too. If some of you out there may be wondering what I mean by guides, or if you hear that in tarot, it means some of you could have angelic guidance. When I say guidance, it means angelic guidance with the Six of Swords. That means when you feel drawn away from someone or away from a situation and you continuously ignore that, you're going to have different things that's going to start manifesting. That's going to be signs of what your intuition is trying to guide you to get away from. That's what guidance means, okay? Now, this is not a joking manner because this is real. Intuition is indeed real. Now, many people may not believe in angelic guidance, but intuition is indeed correct. It's when you feel a feeling that's either a tugging sensation or you feel a peaceful sensation or a certain pull that's trying to pull you a certain direction. But make sure, to those out there, that you're trusting your intuition and not going against it, because when you go against your intuition, you're going to start having problems with external forces. It's going to start manifesting as a lot of competition. It's going to start manifesting as a lot of negativity. You're going to feel like you can't, like, it's not a smooth situation. Like, everything, every time you try to go about a situation, it tends to not work out and it causes aggravation and frustration. That means that intuition, your intuition has been telling you to do the exact opposite. This person right here, if you're a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or you could be an earth sign, some of you ain't been listening to your intuition, but you could be listening to your intuition to tell you that someone is indeed only using you for their own benefits. They don't need you around because they love you. They only need you around because they want you to help provide them with something that's not even beneficial to you. Like, it could be affecting you on an emotional level or causing a lot of aggravation. Trust that feeling. Trust that. Now, I can't tell y'all what to. This is why I don't like getting on here, because I feel like I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Not in a negative way. It's just how, because I know what the hell I'm picking up here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Three of Pentacles reverse. Your intuition is trying to guide you to not work with this person. Now, if you do agree to work with them, make sure they're not using you. This could be somebody that you work with. With the Three of Pentacles, even though it's in reverse, this could be somebody that you may work around. Make sure they're not using you for their own personal gain and benefits. Because, to be honest with you, if you're looking for a serious relationship out this individual, they're only telling you everything of what you want to hear in order to get what they really want you to do with this job, to get that out of you. They don't really love you. They don't really love you. It's all about them. Someone is very self-centered here. So the person that you may be dealing with, you could be picking up signs of a lot of self-centeredness. Like, it's all about them and what they want and what they want to do. And every time you try to express your frustration as to say that, look, this is not going to work, they tend to want to ignore you. They stop replying to you. They start giving you this give me the vibes of a cold shoulder. They start giving you the cold shoulder. It's a narcissist. You're working with a narcissist. If you're a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or an earth sign that this maybe resonate with, heavy on the earth sign energy here, with the Virgo and the Sagittarius, if you're one of these signs, your intuition is on point, bro. Because what's going to happen is this individual, like, y'all going to end up going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this is going to start rubbing off on everybody else that's in your surroundings, because they pick up something shady that's going on. With the Three of Pentacles reverse, it don't mean that you're doing something wrong necessarily. They're picking up someone shady in the energetic field of energy, because energy don't lie. Energy don't lie, bro. Intuition don't lie. Now, I'm not saying that everybody out there that you work around is in this energy. There's only one person is what I'm getting. There's one person that keeps trying to use one of these signs repetitively. They could be either using a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or an earth sign. This was repetitively being done. But as long as this individual agrees to whatever this is, they're not going to have respect from this individual that keeps trying to do that. This requires you to challenge this individual and to put your foot down. Okay? Now, just like I said, I can't tell y'all what to do. I can only give my advice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an intuitive energetic based read, but I'm going to give advice at the same time. If you agree to work around this person, with your intuition keeps telling you to not work with them, with the Three of Pentacles reverse, it's all about collaborate with the person that you continuously are working around. Your intuition has been telling you to leave them alone, to move on from that. This is your divine guidance, angelic guidance, to move on from this individual right here. Because at one time, y'all could have worked great together. But it's in reverse. Every time you work around this person, there's something that works against y'all. Because it ain't meant to, this is not meant to be done. And it has something to do with a Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is shady, bro. This is shady. I'm going to tell you right now. This is shady. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Your intuition keeps telling you to stand your ground. Don't this look like somebody standing their ground and putting up their defenses? Exactly. You could be a Sagittarius for some of y'all. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Do not allow this individual to manipulate you and use you. Stand your ground. If this person got a problem with it, well, they ain't going to talk to you anymore, so be it. So be it. It ain't the end of the damn world. So be it. Good. They ain't got to talk to you no more. They got better people than them out there to start with. That's what I tell them. Man, Taro's trying to throw me into the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sitting in the stands at a football game, and it's like there's like it's like an invisible jetpack that just starts up and fucking lifts me up off the chair and throws me into the damn game. That's how I feel right now. Like, damn, bro, what kind of magic somebody's working out there? This is highly uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sitting there enjoying the game in the stands. Like, it's just an analogy. It's almost as if I'm in a football stadium and you know how they have the chairs, how you're way up there. It feels like something has just levitated me off the damn chair and forcefully removed me from the chair and to get in the game to be involved with it. That's how this energy feels like whenever I'm reading this. Maybe it's because of how I approach the energy, like how I'm able to actually give this individual some advice while standing their ground. Like, it's that assertive energy. Somebody just needs to stand their ground. Okay? Some of you could be a fire sign, you could be an earth sign, or you could be, what was that, a Virgo. That would be Virgo. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So this could be resonating with a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If you're a fire sign, definitely, you're being guided to stand your ground. If you're an air sign, you're being guided to trust your intuition to move on. The Four of Wands, this person does not want to have a connection with you. This is about trying to fill your head with a bunch of lies. Some of you may go to this individual's house on and off. You may be on and off for this individual. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be between two fire signs. If some of you out there have a hunch that this individual, like, it's not what it seems, and you feel used, it's because that's exactly what's being done here. You're being used. This is not about a connection. If it was about a connection to be in an upright position, this is about using you to benefit them, but yet have you over as some type of, just to keep you there so they know that you wouldn't get away or whatever this is. Like, just knowing that you would do what they want you to do. This sounds like to me, this individual trying to control you, bro. And some of you ain't having that with the Seven of Wands. Some of you could have done stood your ground as to say, no, this is exactly what this is about. Some of you may be choosing to help somebody else rather than this person. This person don't deserve to be helped because they're literally using you to their advantage and getting everything they can out of you while manipulating you psychologically. I'm going to tell you right now, whoever is looking towards a connection out of this type of chaotic energy that is going on currently, you're not going to get a connection out of this individual. This is a narcissist, bro. A narcissist. They could be an overt narcissist mixed with covert. This individual could tell lies and truths at the same time. Bro. Stay away from this person. Stay away from this person. I can't tell anybody what to do, but I'd stay away from this person, bro. I'm telling you. But the thing is, the lies that they tell almost sounds good enough as if it is the truth. Okay, so there's some brainwashing going on here. Brainwash and psychological manipulation. Bro, this individual will literally get it to sound like when something is completely false, they will know how to word twist to the point to where they could get in your head and make it seem as if it's the truth. This is a dangerous individual, whoever this person is. I'm telling you. Yes. Some of you, your intuition, bro, is telling you to stay away. Don't even go back to this individual's home or their house. If you agree, if there was some type of agreement to where you and this individual were seeing each other, it's not about a connection. It's about using you to their advantage. But they're trying to manipulate this as if you are in a connection just to have you there, just to make you feel as if you could get what you want out of them, but yet it's all about them. If some of you want a long-term committed relationship out this individual, it's not about that. But this is what they're using to manipulate you to keep you around. This give me the vibes of somebody that thinks that they got somebody wrapped around their finger. Tell you, bro. Some people may not know about narcissism. You need to go do your research immediately. Immediately. Narcissism. See, some people, I don't know if they think some people out there make up these words, bro. This is not made up. This is actual word that has definition to it. Go look it up. It's narcissism. Go look it up. The Magician. The Five of Wands reverse. Okay, so someone's clearly not putting up with the fact that somebody keeps on trying to get something to go in a circle. So someone is definitely standing in their power. For some of you, this could be a Virgo. Now we're pulling heavy on the Virgo energy. Or some of you can have Virgo in your chart. You can have a Virgo rising. Okay, well, that's fine with me. Three of Cups. The Queen of Cups reversed. So we have two Queens reversed. The Ace of Swords reverse, the Nine of Cups reverse, and we have the Devil reverse. Okay, so someone's not allowing someone to psychologically manipulate them. Straight up. There's way too many lies, too much confusion. Okay, so some of you are coming to this read to want to understand individual's feelings towards you that you may work around. Now, this is not going to resonate with everybody. But if you have a hunch that somebody that you've been working around has been using you to their own advantages, your intuition's on point. They do not like you romantically. They do not want to be with you romantically. This individual is all about what someone can do for them, and that's all that matters. And there is some fling energy here, too. Because that's a way to keep people in triangulation together. With this right here, Three of Cups. This give me the vibes of a triangle has three sides to it, right? This is a triangulation. What do you have out of triangulation? Try, right? Try is T-R-I, triangulation. Exactly. It's like this individual's trying to manifest triangles. With this is a shapeshifter. That's what I'm getting. So some of you out there, you're around a shape, bro. This individual ain't that damn good of a shapeshifter. You know what I'm saying? Because they're missing the stick shift. They ain't got the stick shift. So this individual sounds like they're in a scattered type of energy, because that's what I'm getting here. It's like this individual is in the energy to try to manifest triangles. Damn, bro, they gonna pull the butt. Maybe that's how the damn triangle got on the PS5 controller, huh? You got a motherfucker like this in there sitting there. Oh yeah, who? You know what I'm saying? What the hell they chanting, bro? This individual could be involved in some type of rituals or magic or something with the magician. Damn, bro, hey, y'all better start asking them questions how the damn triangle got on the PS5 controller or the PlayStation controllers. Hey, man, they got triangles on there. You know what I'm saying? They got different shapes. They got squares, triangles, circles, you know? Now, Now we got to get in the psychic investigative mode now. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to bring the psychic investigator out to see that, you know what I'm saying? What we got going on here? But nah, y'all, look, out of all honesty here, somebody is definitely a shapeshifter. Definitely. Definitely. For me to pull in someone like someone's trying to manifest triangles. Triangles is a shape, right? Exactly. And then you have manifest. That would be shapeshifter. Manifesting shapes would mean they're trying to shape shift. Like you have to connect it intuitively, you know? But what I'm definitely getting here is with the Three of Cups is triangles have three sides to them, right? And tri is three words. Well, no, three letters is what I mean. Three letters. TRI. And triangle has three sides to it, right? Exactly my point. This individual is too busy trying to manifest triangles with a situation. Look, we have an upside down one right here. Look at that. Almost. Look, three sides to it. Look. One, two, three. And this individual is literally trying to have it to where these individuals that work around, you're not the only one that's being manipulated through the situation. There could be three others, or there could be two others, and you could be the third person, so that would make three people. So let's say if it's you and two other people, that would make three people. But this individual is the one that's doing the manipulation. So they think that they got this situation under control because they could tell you what they want or how they want you to do it. But the way that they're doing it is having everybody work against each other, if that makes any sense. Bro, they could be trying to work against a talented individual that may have extreme psychic powers because a magician does represent psychic powers. Good luck with that, bro. This magician's they're gonna school all these individuals, bro. They're gonna outsmart all these individuals and literally have them to where it's like, huh? This is a mysterious individual that they may be trying to do this to, but this individual knows what's going on, bro. They're the master of earth, air, fire, and water. The four elements. They know exactly what's going on. And the Five of Wands reverse is right next to that. These individuals stand no chance. But there could somewhat be some type of celebration when it comes to this because of how gifted this individual is. So it's like they're trying to work on some type of project to see how they can manifest conflict out of someone, but yet get caught in at the same time in the process. Okay, so these individuals thought a magician's abilities were a joke at one time until it's in front of their face doing something. Damn. Okay, so some of you may be a Virgo or a Gemini. We have Capricorn. We had Virgo with the Hermit, and we had Sagittarius. I mean, you could be anybody. You don't have to be the signs that want to show themselves, but you could be any sign out there. Whoever this has resonate with, I can reassure you that you are an incredibly powerful person. That some people may have tried like this is in regards to you. So you're the outsider to the situation, but it's almost as if as much as you know about something, it's like you're making them the outsiders and they're trying to see inside. Like what the hell? How did you do that? So these individuals are questioning how were you able. This is giving me some Houdini energy here. Houdini energy. Okay, so that would represent magic, but not the dark side. It's like whatever they was trying to do, bro, would literally, like, you're not seen as some average Joe. If one of these individuals thought that you and this individual had something going on that they worked with, you didn't have an affair with this person. But the way it seems like this individual always wants to get these individuals to try to do something to you. And as much as they try to pick on you, bro, it's like, hold on a minute. This person that's been doing this to you may like you. You're the one that they actually want to be in a connection with, not the individuals that they're using to work against you. That's what it looked like to me. I'm gonna tell it how it is. Now, I'm not saying that you would want the same thing, but I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't want this from these other individuals. And these individuals feel played in a sense. It's like they feel played and they could feel a bit of jealousy, but it's not their fault, bro. It's not their fault. They know that they should have been done turned this individual's request down. They should have rejected them. That's their fault. They don't blame you for that. So they're definitely not jealous of you. Because this individual is trying to get them to do things to you in the process, and it's like, hold on, man, this ain't fair. So I'm getting a sense of unfairness, like you ain't supposed to be treated that way. Sound like to me, this individual is trying to manifest all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And everything they trying to manifest is in reverse with the three of Pentacles reverse. Because you sitting there manifesting again. Damn, bro, if this was an in-house, now it's an outhouse. You know what I'm saying? Now it's an outhouse. There ain't no greenhouse here. It's outhouse. You know what I'm saying? Outhouse. With the 4-1 diverse outhouse. You got to sound it out. Like a snake, you know what I'm saying? So somebody definitely tried to sneak somebody in yet. They caught in the process like, damn, bro, can't do that. I don't have the 7 of swords here, but there ain't no 7 of swords because there ain't no, oh, well, yeah, well, let's just turn back like that. There ain't no turning nothing. There ain't no turning nothing. The 7 of swords ain't even out here because of how caught it really is out in the open. It's like, bro, it's right there. Bro, this is a whole outhouse. Whatever the hell that means. I don't even know what that means. I heard it before. But I'm getting something to do with like you know how they have the greenhouse for plants? Nah, that was off the movie The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I don't know if you ever watched that, but they had a greenhouse in that movie. And it's like how they have the plants in the greenhouse. But I heard an outhouse, but I don't really know what that means. It's an outside bathroom. That's what the fuck that is. Damn, bro. They got people going outside in the freezing cold. So that's what an outhouse is. Hey, I thought it was something different. I thought it was something different. I didn't know it meant that. I didn't know it meant that. How the hell all these individuals gonna live in there? How they gonna stay in there, bro? That's too damn small. Damn, bro, like they got a whole damn big house, and they much rather go sit in there like that. There's a reason why I'm channeling that way. Like, I didn't know it meant that, though. I heard of that saying before, but like I said, y'all, I don't know everything. I know some people may view me as an arrogant individual or somebody thinks they know everything because of the knowledge that I speak about, but I really don't know everything. I've heard of the saying, but I don't know anything about it. I'm ignorant to that. But now that somebody mentioned what that is, now I feel fucking not embarrassed, but like kind of awkward. So this could be like an awkward type of situation here or situation, should I say? They need to replace they need to add an H in there, bro, after the S. Situation, not situation, because this is meant. I wouldn't be sitting down for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure wouldn't be sitting down tolerating that. I'd be standing the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I picked up Outhouse, because it's a situation, and that's apparently where they go to. Yeah, makes sense to me. See, like, I could take a twisted situation or a twisted thing that I channel intuitively and actually make it make sense. But I still need more practice, y'all, because just like I said, I'm not all that experienced, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying not to make the read go all the way to where It's getting people in their head like, maybe I should unsubscribe from this guy. You know? But anyways, look, I feel intuitively, just hear me out, lady, you know what I'm saying? Look, I feel intuitively that we're back up to par here. That there's no more awkwardness in the air. Cause I can feel how it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just feel the energy like, something don't feel right. But then you gotta bring it back up. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, with this read here, first off, there's way too many people. Like I'm not really getting a lot of people, but if there's a love triangle, if there's just up to 3 people and this individual is the outsider, or you're the outsider, and there's another individual, it's like they don't even feel like they're on the same team anymore. So this individual don't even feel like they're on the same team with somebody that they could have went to their house, like on and off. They could have been seeing each other, but the way that this individual thought, they thought that this was a stable connection, but it's really not, bro. It's all about using. They could have been using each other, but one person was definitely using the other repetitively. This could have been a fire sign that was getting used repetitively. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 4 wand reverse. Whatever this is definitely going to move things on to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. I'm not really getting any drama that's going to come out of the situation because the drama it's too weird to manifest drama, if that makes any sense. It's too weird of a situation to have drama occur because it's going to make it even more embarrassing. If people were to really find out what was being done, that's another thing I'm channeling. It would be too much of an embarrassment to actually have some type of drama and arguing back and forth if something was to really come forward with what was really taking place with this whole situation. If that makes any sense. I mean, it makes sense to me, but to people out there that may not fully get tarot, how it works, or the analogies are philosophical way, the way I explain things in a very philosophical way, you almost have to do. It's hard to explain. Like to the ones that get it, you'll be able to get it. But the way I explain things is in a very philosophical way. But what I'm getting here is it's too embarrassing to try to argue with each other to where they cause attention to one another. But someone feels they need to stand their ground, and they could be standing their ground. They don't want to be used. They're not going to allow themselves to be used. I'm seeing a lot of people, there's an awkward moment of silence here too. With the Ace of Swords reverse, there's an awkward moment of silence. Something about an awkward moment of silence. Whoever this is resonating with, and you may have been the outsider that could have figured out something mysteriously, you would be cheered on. These people in reality are not jealous of you, no, because they have no reason to be jealous of you. Sound like to me, these individuals that work together was one of them, 2 of them could have thought that they was going to be lovers with each other. But it turns out they was just using each other, and one of them was using the other one way too much. And there was other things that was being done to you that wasn't fair. And there was some misinformation and confusion that was being done. And they feel intuitively, like they feel to themselves that there's no reason to be jealous of you because you didn't do anything. They much rather be on your side. Even if these individuals wasn't officially together to where they was in a relationship or engaged, You did not go over to this individual's house, or you did not see them like that with the Four of Wands reverse. And they know this. Maybe some of them may just agree to be friends with each other and just keep it at that. But someone don't like that, because someone's going to feel this is what's going to spark off this jealousy, because they had romantic feelings towards this individual. And if this individual was to try to get with you, because they know they can't manipulate you, believe it or not, you could have healed this individual from being a narcissist. With the devil reverse, you could have literally had the ability to dismantle and diffuse some type of narcissistic personality disorder within somebody. That's how much power you have. So you had the ability to literally sit there and to deactivate some type of NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, within someone. But you may not have realized what you did because of all this confusion being in the midst of everything. Because that's all what it is here. But believe it or not, bro, you could have literally had someone either try to heal themselves, or they look forward to healing themselves and admit that they have a problem with manipulation. Whoever you done this to, they have respect for you. And these people may respect you too, because they know that something wasn't right with this situation. I mean, somebody's going to have to stand up, bro. Somebody's going to have to stand up and say something. You can't feed this situation with fear. You can't be scared of somebody like this. You're going to have to sit there and challenge it, bro. That's the only way something is going to give and change. But you have to know the right ways to challenge it. It's not about who is stronger than the other. But this has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with someone that knows that they wrong. Like, if they're not ever being held accountable, how is someone going to literally sit there and learn from any wrongdoings? This ain't got a damn thing to do with the ego. Oh, well, who looks better than the other person? This ain't got a damn thing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with the height, the weight. It ain't got nothing to do with that lady. You know what I'm saying? Lady, because I do have a lady here. But don't have to be a lady. I just like saying lady, because the word lady's funny. It ain't got a damn thing to do with that lady. You know what I'm saying? This has a lot to do with being, how can I say this? This has a lot to do with who someone is, their characteristics about them. It don't have anything to do with how they look, how tall they are, how short they are. It's nothing about that. It's about someone knowing when to challenge when something is wrong. And the people that this individual worked around at this job didn't do that. That's why this individual was repetitively doing something over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And from the looks of it is here, the individual, ain't none of these individuals happy with the outcome of something either. There could be a side of them that may be happy at the fact that someone stood up and said that they wasn't going to tolerate being used, or they wasn't going to tolerate people working against them or something in the midst of all this confusion. But the best part about this read is the drama and the conflict is over. There's really no competition. This in reality, this worked against the situation while people are just in this awkward moment of silence. Like, why did this even happen? That's all these individuals are left with. Why did something happen the way it happened? That's what I'm getting here. Why did something happen the way it happened? I'm going to clarify that. Hold on, y'all. Now everybody just wants to feel awkward and like whisper under their breath like they scared to talk. You got these individuals scared to talk. You got them scared to talk to each other because you could have. Bro, this sounds like to me you got a bunch of people here spooked, but mind blown, but feeling. How can I say this? Having a sense of stimulation to know that okay, well things are actually okay. Like a sense of understanding and groundedness with a situation because of you having a very like you have this balanced energy about you to where you know how to balance out a situation. So it's like they're relying on you for protection, what it look like to me. It's like there could be two people that could have relied on each other for protection, like to see who could protect who against some type of misinformation and lies that they was telling each other. With the This is not a third party situation, y'all. Look, this individual did not try to use you as a third party to where they was making you jealous. No, this has nothing to do with that. So to the ones out there that's not involved with a third party, this is going to be resonating with you because you wasn't a third party to this person. These two people that was going back and forth using each other. No, you wasn't in a relationship with this person that they was the other. You wasn't in a relationship with this person whenever they was seeing somebody else and using somebody else. No, this was somebody that possibly had a problem with you and was jealous of you and yet work with somebody else, but yet not have a relationship with you or a companionship or any of that, but just in order to try to work against you. Now you got these individuals feeling spooked. There's a lot of spooked energy here. You got them feeling as if they don't even want to talk to each other. They don't even want to go to each other's house. They don't even want to go to each other's house. Like, damn, bro. I'm getting off the page of sword reverse energy. It's like you got these individuals, brother, don't even want to speak to each other. Like they don't even want to talk to each other. It's like at once they enjoyed the company each other, talking to each other, even if there was some arguing or some manipulation involved. Now it's to the point to where they don't even feel comfortable enough to. It's too awkward. It's too awkward and it's too scary to even want to just speak to each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting here. So they definitely feel very awkward. Page of Swords reverse is giving me the strong indication of someone that is not. It's like they don't feel comfortable to talk. They don't even feel comfortable to something about social media. Because a lot of people they communicate through social media, etc. There's just a lot of awkwardness here, especially with this right here, an awkward moment of silence. Like people feel awkward. And there's two queens reversed. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Could be two kings reversed. That would be the King of Cups and King of Pentacles reversed. But this is a specific message here. Like this is definitely two queens reversed. So there's definitely a cluster of energies here. A cluster of energies. But at the same time, this is a positive, transformative period with the Five of Wands reverse and the Devil reverse. So whatever was causing this toxic, dramalistic, if that's even a word, Whatever was causing this toxicity of a lot of drama to try to spawn, it's despawning. Means it's de-escalating. This drama is de-escalating because of a lot of awkward moment of silence and a lot of truths about some misinformation and some just confusion. Slowly going away. Slowly going away. And if some of you out there want to know how these individuals perceive you, they perceive you as a trustworthy person. They perceive you as someone that is one heck of a challenge. And they know that you don't have a bit of dishonesty in you. But you come off extremely mysterious. You have a lot of layers to you. And this could really be having them question things, but not in a negative way. So some of you out there want to know if these individuals, what are their perception or what is being told about. Some of you may not even care. Even if to the ones that don't even care about what these individuals are saying, they're saying something positive about you. 3 of Cups upright. They're saying something positive about you. So there's positive gossip. I don't even want to say the word gossip, but there's definitely positive information within a group, a friend group, or a friend of people that are friends with each other. And they're talking very good about you. There's a lot of positive talk here between these individuals when it comes to you. So why did this individual, why was this even done in the first place? Because they wanted to keep a cycle on going with the world reversed. They wanted to keep a cycle on going over and over and over and over and over. Just to twist truths, just to keep something on going, in order to spawn some type of negative reaction out of everybody involved, but yet the person that was behind the scenes manipulating it wants to hide, but yet they the biggest one that is seen to be doing this. Ooh, ooh, they feel seen. Ooh, ooh. Bro, the biggest manipulator that was behind this has been hiding, but yet it's like they scared. They scared their own damn shadow, bro. I'm telling you. This They wanted to do this just to cause a repetitive cycle of aggravation, irritation, confusion, just to twist truth, just to try to manifest some type of chaotic situation or drama in different ways with using nothing but psychological manipulative tactics, bro. Like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But yet the individual that was doing that, the main, how they say that? The one that started that is the individual that feels seen the most, and it's like they try not to be seen that way. They wanted these other individuals to be seen as if it's them. But yet, these individuals, it sounds like to me, these individuals being used to this individual's advantage in order to initiate this type of drama, because they the ones in reality are about the drama, and they was too scared to do it themselves. All because they may have feelings for you. Or you could have started. There's something that could have started manifesting this whole time to where they could have started to like you. It's like this person was trying to get close to you with doing all this shit through other people, and yet kept scaring it. It scared the hell out of them. Like all it's doing is getting you and this individual closer and closer to one another, to where you can see who is the culprit behind doing this shit. Bro, That's exactly what was going on here. Of course, they're gonna try to gaslight. They're gonna try to gaslight and say, "Oh, nah, that oh bullshit." That's exactly what the hell was being done. I know how to read my cards. I know how to read my cards. You know what I'm saying? I may not know everything, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I know exactly how to read these cards. That's exactly what happened here. It's like everything that was done brought you and the individual that was causing all this between this workplace conflict in order for you like to this is weird. This is weird. And it's like nobody want to say shit now with the Ace of Swords reverse. Like nobody ain't got nothing to say because it's all lies. It's all lies. It's like they don't even want to talk to each other, speak to each other. They don't even want to talk to each other anymore. They don't want to even talk to each other anymore. Like they're afraid to talk to each other. Whatever the situation is, they know they can't play you like no yo-yo. Impossible. Magician card upright is impossible, bro. It's impossible to manipulate you. It's impossible to get around you. But I mean, when it comes to this energy here with the Four of Wands reverse, they're understanding that this wasn't even about a connection to start with the Four of Wands reverse. They wasn't really in it together, like to have each other go to each other's house. Just to sit there and to try to build it was built off of manipulating each other and using each other to try to do shit to you. That's what it looked like to me. And yet it still wasn't satisfying to this person. Like no matter what this individual does, there's something very significant about you that this individual has an issue with, and it may be that that there's an underlying thing, but they have a horrible way of expressing their likes. But it could just may be that they like you. And they're afraid of it. They're afraid of admitting to the fact that they may have some type of obsession toward you. They're scared of themselves, bro. And you have a powerful way of showing this individual who they really are by mirroring that all back to them. Why was this? Who? Okay, whoever this, it don't matter who it is, lady, whoever this is, or dude. Why was this individual acting this way towards the individual that they tried to do this to? Not the other people that they worked around, but the person that's the so-called outsider. Why did they do this to this person? Why? Why? The Two of Pentacles turned over because they wanted to try to just play around with a situation with the Two of Pentacles. And we had the Two of Wands. There's emotions back here, bro. Water represents emotion. Even though this is Pentacles in the Tower, that means earth sign energy. There's water back here, bro. There's water. There's water right here. This is giving me the vibes of a roller coaster too. Look, a roller coaster goes down. It goes down like this. It goes in a loop. This you may have a very mysterious way at getting to this individual's emotional side to make them feel as if they're on an emotional roller coaster. And it brings some negative, intense emotions, dark emotions out of them that makes them feel the need to try to retaliate against the shit that they're trying to come up to start with you because you triggered them. Ooh. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. Nobody else could get to this individual like you do. Nobody else. Chariot reverse. Just to try to put obstacles in your way. Because this could have something to do with an individual that they could have been married to a long time ago. This could have been 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 years ago. They could have been married to somebody, and somebody kept on. It's like this individual would go back and forth with their significant other and argue back and forth, something about a car or something, or a vehicle. With the chariot reverse, like something about a vehicle or situation. With the chariot reverse, this is, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Something about some type of transportation. With the chariot reverse, they definitely did this in order to try to cause obstacles for you, because even when this individual was with somebody else that they could have been married to, they had, like, this individual been having a thing for you for a long time. And they wasn't happy at the fact that they, something to do with this lover that they was with that they could have been married to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 years ago. They wasn't truly married. Like, they wasn't truly, okay, wasn't truly happy, blah. They wasn't truly happy in the marriage. Like I said, this is not an ex. This is someone who is kind of coming across as, you want my honesty, a nitpicking, secretive admirer that don't know how the hell to admit to themselves or tell other people that they have a thing for you. That's what I'm getting here. A nitpicking, secret admirer that don't know how, that don't know when to go away. You tell them to go away, they don't want to go away. And what they do is they try to use other individuals in order to try to get close to you, in order to try to nitpick, but yet it's really them that's doing it. But that still ain't satisfying, because, and it pisses them off because it makes them feel as if, well, why can't they do it? Because they know that you're going to sit there, you're going to see straight through them. They can't do that. It's like this individual wants to go back and forth with you through other people. But yet the people that this is happening with, it's causing a very awkward type situation. As I say that, why are they doing this to you? Like, what? Like, they're questioning instead of, why do you keep doing this to them? Like, why do they keep getting them to do one thing toward you whenever, bruh, like you got something to express to them, or if you want to talk to the individual, go talk to them. It's like they keep on, like, whoever this is, used other individuals in order to express their nitpicking tendencies and what they really wanted to do because of how much you really got under this individual's skin. Something about your energy literally does not resonate with some type of toxicity that they have within them. And these other individuals that they worked around always used to make it worse and irritate that, because they tell them what they want to hear. They don't tell them what they need to hear. They don't challenge them. They're always an agreeer. They always agree and tell them what they want to hear. But it ain't about that, bro. That's not how this individual is going to actually change. This is what's going to make things worse. It's going to make things worse. I'm telling you. But you, on the other hand, you just have your own way of doing things. And it's like this individual feels like an outsider because they're so used to other people, like them feeling like as if there's somebody that could do the right, like do whatever it is, and people support them. But yet, when it comes to you, it's like there's some type of competition, but you wasn't competing. This is ego here, brother. Bro, there's some egotistical energy that's definitely coming off these cards very heavily. It's very heavy on the egotistical energy. I mean, the ego is healthy in a certain manner, y'all, but there has to be a balance between the ego and the soul's perspective. Somebody that's in this type of energy, bro, this right here is gonna cause a lot of turbulence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is. It's just the way you know what I'm saying? It's just the way I give my presentation of what is happening within the situation, okay? Or the situation, or should I say, how I start. It's like how I said that word. Like there's a lot of turbulence here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this kind of turbulence don't ever stop. It's like a like it's like you're doing a fucking robot over and over and over and over, like that, like going back and forth like that. Like, bro, eventually that's gonna start getting like you're gonna start having back issues. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna start feeling weird. Like, damn, bro, this don't feel right. You know, like it's like an energy like this, back and forth like that. Like, damn, bro, what the hell they trying to do? A new exercise where they can crack that damn. You know what I'm saying? They're going to end up giving themselves back problems, bro. They operating this damn energy. But this is the kind of turbulence energy that it feels like this, like a robotic type of. Like it's not a smooth like this turbulence. It's like a robotic, like a force type. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what I'm looking for. G-forced turbulence. That's what this feels like. Oh, man. Look, imagine being in the what they call that zero gravity. You know how they have the Starship 2000 at the fair, like where it's the G-force where it holds you to the wall when it's going like that really fast. This is the type of energy where it's worse than this. It's like an awkward energy. And this is what it is with the world reverse because it goes in a circle, right? The zero gravity Starship 2000, it goes in a circle. That's all the situation done, bro. And it's like everybody is just stuck, confused, not knowing what is going on, and it's like it's too confusing and awkward to actually start off some type of conflict with the Five of Wands reverse. It's too confusing and awkward to even argue back and forth with each other, if that makes any sense. This is weird. If some of you out there are experienced at spirituality, if some of you out there may be a mastered spiritualist, or very skilled at what you do with spirituality or with spiritual knowledge, you're better to understand this message. This takes developing a lot of spiritual skill to understand the way that I'm announcing these type of energies here, because it is an energy. It could be read in a negative way. It could be read in a positive way. It's all about that balance. It's all about perception. This situation has to be read with an open-minded perception, bro. If you read it from an egotistical perception, all it's going to do, that's really going to start causing a lot of turbulence to where it's like, oh, whoa, whoa, you know what I'm saying? You got to have an open-minded perception. This comes without being overly judgmental and having the right judgments at the right time. Not judging the situation just right there when something is off. Instead, see the situation for what it really is without casting a judgmental, something to do with judgmental, being too judgmental or overly judgmental, or being very critically judging the situation like detail by detail. This requires to gather all information before judging it. Y'all hold on, y'all let the train go by. So yeah, this situation right here requires to gather more insight, more information before the final judgment is present. But while reading these energies, I can somewhat judge at the same time, but not in a critical way. It's about calling things out for what they really are, even when things could be seeming as if it's all the way negative, but yet there's a flip side to it with the positive. A battery cannot operate with two negatives, bro. A battery cannot operate with two positives. You have to have a negative and a positive. You have to have a negative and a positive for a battery to operate. You cannot have both of the minus signs. You cannot have both of the plus signs. That would be both positive, both negatives. You have to have a negative and a positive for that battery to run. So this could have something to do with transportation with the chariot reverse. Don't have to be, but I'm getting something very significant about some of you could be a Cancer, don't have to be. This was just a way to try to cause some type of obstacle with the chariot reverse. Clarify the chariot reverse. The Hierophant reverse and the Empress upright. Clarify the chariot reverse. Judgment, look at that. Judgment, as I'm saying that. King of Cups at the bottom. So I have Cancer, Scorpio energy. So this is, and didn't I just get through saying something about the Judgment? And we have the Judgment card right here in the upright position. I just got through saying and talking about the Judgment card, bro. Well, not the Judgment card, but about judging a situation. I just got through saying something about judgment, and look at what card comes out, bro. Judgment. Confirmation. Confirmation. So what I'm going to do is, since the Judgment card is coming out, and that's a major arcana, I'm going to go ahead and close the readout with the information I was given. But all in all, like, this literally had someone seen for what they are. And all it did was, whoever was behind that, this is who it was that was doing that to you through other people. That's all that it is. They could have tried to manifest a connection with some of these individuals or one of these individuals. That didn't work. Because they're not really meant to be together like that to start with. And whoever this individual was married to in the past, they could be realizing that that wasn't their real person to start with either. They didn't really love them. It was about the money. These individuals could have literally went back and forth with each other and could have took each other, like, something to do with their belongings. Like, they could have, like, took things from each other and to say, well, if they don't get it back, they guess they ain't going to work today. And they started arguing back and forth with each other. Okay, so this is stemming back to whoever they was married to, bro. This individual definitely, like, whoever this person they was married to either 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 years ago, this was an unhappy marriage, but this was a long time ago is what I'm getting. They wasn't happy in that marriage. They kept going back and forth with each other, trying to one-up each other. That's all it was about. Nitpicking on each other, like picking on each other, back and forth, going back and forth. But yet to the outer world, they was a happy couple. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. Because they would argue with each other before they go to work. And then one of them would be like, well, I guess I ain't going to fucking work today, huh? Then they say, well, I don't give a shit, let's go or not. They care if they go or not. These individuals ain't, bro, whoever they was married to, they didn't work good with this individual either. And they could have been living together. That's the person they could have been married to. So the person that they worked with, but also worked against, that they was married to, didn't work out for them either. Like, bro, this individual here, dude. Something about your energy, it's like maybe you and this, I don't know, bro, like this, it sounds like to me, even though the feelings card ain't coming out, this individual may have something for you, and it's like these other people are not ever going to better to inspire this individual to heal. They're not. They're not even a person they was married to. They wasn't really satisfied in there. But to other people, they'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm so happy for y'all. But little do they know, bruh, if they only knew what they was doing to each other behind closed doors. I'm doing nitpicking shit. Like, this would come across as pranks, but it's really not. Like they would go behind each other's back and take things from each other, like just to do it. Then they say you give it back first. They give something back first, and they'll do the return. They'll return it or whatever, just to try to have something to go back and forth with. Like they really wasn't in it because they loved each other. With the four of wands reverse, like this was a nitpicking type marriage. Nitpicking. Like damn, bro, this person don't have enough people to fight and argue with. Like damn, bro, they gotta drag this shit out way out just to do it to you through other people. Okay, let's go ahead and see if this individual has feelings for you, collective. The person that originally done that, do they have feelings for you, for the collective? Whoever has been done this way, or whatever happened. This is a crazy read, but it actually makes sense. Yeah, look at that. The Hierophant at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune reverse. The Three of Wands. The Four of Pentacles reverse. The Seven of Wands reverse. The Chariot. The Four of Swords. The Seven of Cups. They're confused right now. The Star reverse. King of Wands reverse. The Knight of Cups. They could. Could be a Cancer for some of y'all. Or Aquarius. They could. Knight of Cups is in the upright. Yeah, they do. It's like they feel bad because they left the wrong person out in the cold while working with somebody that they really didn't want to work with. Damn. The Hermit reverse. Cool. King of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. They have feelings for you because you're not emotionally codependent upon them, and you're not a codependent person. You know how to stand your ground in a very charming type way, while someone stands their ground, like tries to overly control this individual and tries to like dictate or control them, something that may have been done to them in this marriage. Somebody they was married to a while back. And the person that they not like that after that situation or whatever happened to that, the other people that they was around gave off the same type of signs as their husband or wife. But you're different. You're different. We have Virgo, we have Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus. This could be the person that can have feelings for you. Or they can have these signs in their chart. So in reality, they do have feelings for you with the Knight of Cups. This person's single. There's a lot of confusion here with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion. The way that you possibly have an effect on this individual with the Five of Pentacles energy being here, this individual feels, to other people, they may feel as if they're a winner. But when it comes to you, they don't feel this positive energy. They actually feel in the Five of Pentacles. So that right there should say a lot about the way that this person feels about you. Because other people only see them surface based, on the surface level. They only care about the material world. They only care about the material world. They don't care about them like on an emotional level or a spiritual level. This person may feel like you're highly successful. And there's other people jealous of you because of that. That's what it looked like to me. Because in reality, this individual wishes that they would have supported you. Now they're stuck with all this. Like, this give me the vibes of a lot of reverse karma here. Like, this was karma that added up over time. Now they got to deal with some type of karma here with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This person feels the need that the feelings that they feel for you is too hard to fight them off. You could have them in the energy to where like they can't be guarded around you. This is guarded right here, extremely guarded, but in reverse, you got this individual in the energy to where they cannot, there's no way that they could be guarded around you. And it's like they feel safe enough to be vulnerable in the presence of you. Because in reality, this individual has been harboring a lot of pain that's been exhibited through these type of nitpicking attacks or whatever it is, nitpicking tendencies that they had towards you. Because in reality, this individual is not happy with something. What is this that they're not happy with? What is this that this person is not happy with? Too many. What is this that this person is not happy with? Their investments. Seven of Pentacles reverse, their investments. They're looking back on their investments and seeing that they was wrong. But mind you, this person does not like being held accountable, bro. Like when it comes to that, that's what puts their defenses up. But they have no choice but to be faced with this because it's right there. They can't blame you for it. So as far as this individual trying to blame you for something that they've been doing, this can't work. This can't work. This can't work. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Justice reverse, Page of Swords reverse. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Look at that, the Fool card. So what is this that they're feeling bad about is they had all this time to just go forward and talk to you or whatever they needed to do to communicate to you or whatever to clear things up to where y'all can all have a new beginning. And it's like this individual had all this time and there wasn't nothing holding them back. Like why they had to do all this way. So it's like they caused obstacles for themselves rather than you, and you literally had to push through everything. And yet this don't make any sense. Like this could really be putting them in the energy to where they feel like they have to act now to communicate with you. Because in reality, I'm going to tell you right now, this person's bad investments made them feel brave. That's what it is. That's what the problem is. Their bad investments got them in this brave energy. But yet, it's because of what these individuals never stood up and told them about themselves about. That's why they were so brave. But this is the illusion of this brave energy here. This is the illusion of it. Because if they were so brave, then how come every time like something being figured out, why would it scare them? Why would it put them in this energy to look back on these investments or what they invested their time and energy into doing when it's literally frightening them? They was warned too. Look at this. See that dog? See that dog barking? Hey, watch your step, bro. You close to the edge. Watch your step. And this individual ain't even looking. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Blah, blah, blah. They're arrogant. I'm telling you, bro, this is ego and arrogance right here. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This ain't nothing. And that, look at the dog, bro, barking and barking and barking. And they're not even looking. Watch your step, bro. Watch it. They ain't looking at that. But now something is catching their attention to where it warned them and the sunlight is on. It's like the light shining down. Something very significant about this individual's purse. They can have a tendency to be like, I'm getting the sneaky vibes. Light hands, sneaky. Sneaky. So this individual is definitely looking back on the fact that they were sneaky. And they've been warned numerous of times. Look at this. You see the dog barking? That dog's trying to warn her because he could sense danger. She don't have a parachute on. And we can't really see what's beneath all this right here because this looks like water, right? But at the same time, bro, this is not a smart move to not watch where this individual's going. They got their head face way up here. They're not even watching forward because then they'll be able to observe to see where they're going. But they're not even looking at that. They're looking. This person is giving me the vibes that they could care less. They could care. Look, they got their hand like, I don't. It's whatever. This person could say whatever a lot. And whatever. This is that arrogant energy, I'm telling you. And they've been warned, bro. And now we got the sunlight right here. This is Aquarius energy, by the way. I just found that out. Aquarius energy. And we have the sun right here. There's a bit of Leo energy here, too, with the sun. It's like they was feeling that hella good doing this. Bro, just think about it. Going outside on a warm, sunny day, but at the same time, for somebody to be dressed up like this with boots, like this looks like the winter time, right? But this is a hot, sunny day being dressed up in all these hot clothes. This individual is sweating with anxiety. And this is the way that they was concealing their fear. Got them. I'm telling you, bro. Aha. This is the way that they was concealing their fear. Because if you think about it, when someone is anxious or they're scared of getting caught, they sweat, right? What you think hot clothes on a hot sunny day is gonna do? Wearing clothes like this on a hot sunny day is gonna do? Make you sweat, right? Exactly. Because they're concealing their fears about these investments. And you have a way at bringing this to the surface. Bro, this individual will literally sit there and shake like a chihuahua. I'm telling you. Look, I ain't making fun of nobody. It's like, and you know how dogs. You know how a dog shakes whenever they get out in the water or something, like out, not cold water, but like when they start shaking. Bro, you got this person nervous. I'm telling you, this person gets nervous around you. Like, no wonder why they can't talk to you. They can't face you, bro. They scared. I'm telling you. There's a reason why this dog stuck. I'm telling you, bro, like And then you got like what looks like water right here. I'm getting a like there's an energy of a dog, like you know how when they get out in the water and they're shaking like that, like that. And then you got the individual sweating like that. It's like shaking. Wow. Not barking enough, but like imagine a dog shaking when they get out of water. That's how this individual is on the inside, bro. Like their heart just beating out of nothing. They scared, I'm telling you. But it's like they keep doing it. Like this individual has a thrill to they have a thrill and some type of there's something about them that has this thrill and fear of getting caught, but yet knowing that they could possibly get caught gets them excited with this type bullshit that makes any sense. There's some Seven of Swords energy coming through here. That's what I'm getting out this card right here. Because if you, bro, if somebody goes outside on a damn day where it's 105 degrees or 102, 103 degrees, wearing clothes like this, bro, they gonna start sweating bad. And the sweat is gonna be a simulation of how this individual is concealing their anxiety. Because when you have a panic attack or you're scared or you're anxious or whatever, you start sweating, your sweat glands activate and you start sweating. This was a way this individual is trying to conceal their fears and anxiety. And all these investments that they was making was literally coming through other people to where they can feel comfortable enough doing this, but yet still end up being seen the most through these other individuals with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So that right there is really scared the hell out of them. Like, how do you know that? These individuals could literally be arguing with this person to say, look, there's no way. They want to know how you know that. They're too busy. They're too distracted by them being afraid, but yet fascinated at the fact that you know something to be mad at you. It's like this person wants you to catch them bad. It's like they know they've been fucking up. They know that. But they don't have people around them that's strong enough to stand up to them. Because it's being done to you. And it's like they're not going to listen to anybody to start with. It's like they as much as they hate to admit it, they want to listen to you. They want you to tell them something. But I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. The energy that they may be in right now that they're not fully healed, they're going to try to gaslight. They're going to try to make you look incredibly stupid. They would never do something like that. What you talking about? But you already know intuitively. You already know. You already know. You already know. I'm going to tell you the energy that they're in right now, or they may not be in that energy. Like this may be getting to them to where they feel like they need to confess about something. Watch for the gaslighting, no, bro. Watch for the gaslighting tactics. Gaslighting is a form of deflection. Deflection. Trying to avoid. Trying to avoid a straightforward answer. Even if they was to be straightforward with no, they're still lying. You have to learn how to read body language, bro, when it comes to these type of psychological manipulation that's going on, because this individual is definitely experienced at psychological manipulation. Apparently, this individual could get away with doing this to all these other individuals, but for some reason, when it comes to you, negative. Negative. This may be frustrating them to the point if they want to have a connection with you. It would be too damn hard to lie to you or to try to do things sneaky to you, but yet they want to be with you, and it's like it puts them up to the challenge to where it frustrates the hell out of them because they know they can't do that to you. So it's like this individual wants to try to have their cake and eat it too, and to be spoiled all at the same time, and yet literally try to manipulate somebody into giving them their way to do that, to make them think that it's okay to do that. You wouldn't do that. No, you wouldn't. But these are the people that they're used to being around, apparently. They don't need to be around them because that ain't their person. This person don't need to be acting like that to start with. They don't even need to be this person. I can't tell anybody what to do, but I'm going to tell it straightforward. This person don't even need to be this person. They need to be corrected on their fucking behavior. They fucked up behavior and do right. Because you obviously ain't somebody to play with, bro. You're not a game. You're not a game. It's in my cards, bro. Like, this person could really respect you with the Hierophant at the bottom. This is respect here. This person can respect you. They can look up to you. But the thing is, they're used to people that may look up to them because they're used to being pampered, like people giving them attention. It's excessive admiration that this individual receives possibly all day, every day. But it's not the right type of admiration, bro. It's not the right type of, I don't want to say validation, but admiration. It's not the right type of attention this individual deserves. Because it's not going to transform them. Sometimes this individual needs negative, like not negative attention, but negative inspirational knowledge. Not negative like that, but like negative, like to mirror back something that they're not doing right in order to cause some type of negative, not a negative response or reaction. Not just that, but to cause them to reflect, self-reflect on themselves. Right now, this individual does not need any more excessive admiration. They don't need to be told that, oh, everything's going to be okay, because it's not. It's not. It's not going to be okay until they make shit okay, till they make things okay. And they're going to have to be the ones to do it. Because these other people, they're not really the problem with the situation. This individual just using these individuals to do what they really wanted to do, but yet they was too chicken. These people could covertly be waiting, like whoever this is, they could be waiting on this individual to actually make things right with you. How is it so easy for these individuals to speak to you, but yet when it comes to this individual, that's the main problem? How come they can't talk to you? Because they know they got a lot to hide. They know they got a lot to hide. They know they betrayed you. But the more that they keep doing that, brother, more it's just, things are going to be more out in the open, more out in the open, more out in the open. Everybody's going to know what is going on. And you're not the problem. This person's going to be, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. People are not going to have any involvement with this person anymore. They're going to completely pull their time and energy back from this individual. And they're not going to have any support with this situation. It will eventually reach that point, no matter how much manipulation or whatever they're doing to try to get these people to do what they're doing. They're not going to support this person no more. It will eventually get to that point. But as far as the question here, do they have feelings for you? The answer is yes. They do have romantic feelings for you. Knight of Cups in the upright. And their feelings are genuine, but I will let you know they're unhealed. They're unhealed. But they do have a lot of positive feelings toward you. They do feel romantically drawn toward you. If some of you out there wants to know if this individual has other people around them, indeed they do. But at the same time, they don't want nothing to do with these individuals because you stand out amongst the rest of these energies right here. This give me the vibes. They don't want nothing to do with these other people. I will let you know that they do have people that ask them out possibly on a daily basis. They could be complimented. Like people love to flirt with this person. People love to overly admire this individual. But they're used to that. So it's old. It's gotten old to them. But I will let y'all know that this person does have a lot of people around them. But something's telling me that from them being used to this long, something that's different like you are, this is what's attractive. They don't want nothing to do with that. Now, this will make this individual feel good about themselves, but at the same time, you literally causing these type of reactions out of this person, however you're doing it. Some of you could be a spiritual person with the Hierophant. Some of you could be a spiritual person. Some of you out there could be a spiritual leader, a spiritual advisor. You have one heck of an impact on this individual. The knowledge that some of you out there teach about, you know what you're talking about, bro. Some of you could be a Taurus, don't have to be. You definitely know what you're talking about. You're very structured in your information. Very structured. You see these individuals paying attention to this individual? Some of you out there could come across as an authoritative figure. Very authoritative. But you're not the bossy type. Like, you're not the one that's controlling. But you're not going to have none of this nonsense of people trying to disrespect your character or disrespect your reputation when that's not supposed to be done to you because of who you are. So you could be a knowledgeable person. You could give sound advice, very structured advice and information, but at the same time, there's another side to you that comes across as very authoritative. You show authority. This could be spiritual authority. Some of you just have this presence about you to where the way that you speak, you may have some type of like, they may perceive you as to be very authoritative. You have some authority about you. That means respect. But you're not like you don't exhibit this authority ability in an abusive, controlling, cynical way. You don't deserve this type of mistreatment. You don't deserve this type of treatment. Whoever this is resonating with, and you're one of these individuals that's in this Hierophant energy, you don't deserve this type of mistreatment. I don't care who this individual is. You don't deserve this type of mistreatment. You stand your ground. You understand me? You stand your ground. And you have the right to not put up with this type of bullshit. You understand me? You have the right to not put up with that. You teaching them the right ways to be a leader. If they want to be a leader or if they want to be somebody influential, you teach them the right ways to do it. And I'm going to tell you what a true leader is. They will never inspire others to be like them. They will inspire others to be themselves, to be their self. A true inspirational leader won't ever inspire others to become like them. They will inspire others to be themselves and be comfortable in their own skin. End of the message. Y'all leave a like on the video, subscribe to my content, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. And I will have a donations link in the description box below if y'all agree to donate to me. And I'll see y'all some other time. Peace.